Hi, it's Pank from HnO friends. I hope you're well, and today I want to talk about the capacity to listen people, because we can observe that a lot of people explain that we can't have a good relationship or good communication because we aren't able to communicate and to listen. That's quite interesting because yesterday I create a group where I just want people come. It's online group and just talk about what they want, about themselves, about their problems and stuff like that. So it's open group on Jitsi and everybody can come when they want, how they want, and just talk during a moment. And after that, we don't have any debate about that, about their thinking, but we take care about what you feel, how it is. And yesterday, little by little, after some people talk about their problems, how they live actually with the COVID and stuff like that, I asked to people, we are here in a listen group, and how can you explain the way that we are not able to listen people, to take care, to listen about what they want to share with us, and why we are so aggressive a lot of time when people talk and we just listen stuff and we are not agree with, so we just want to prove is wrong and stuff like that. And there are 3 points that I want to share with you. I think it could be interesting. The first one is we don't listen because we are in our defensive way, because we defend our own thinking, our own value, our own belief about life, about stuff. And other people or different type of communication can be an intrusion inside our way of thinking. And for us, it's hard to listen someone who look for us like a warrior who want to kill what we think, what we live, and stuff like that. So a lot of people explain that they don't want to listen or are not able to listen because it's not secure for themselves to listen. It's something that creates like a shield, and they don't want to leave that in your life, in their life, sorry. And it's very interesting because we can see that, and you more perhaps actually in US with all the election you had a few days ago. So it's interesting. Perhaps I'm not able to listen someone because I'm afraid about what he could say, and he will hurt me. He will touch me. And if he touch me, it's like in box. I take a jab. I just want to give him a jab back and cross and just kick his ass. So it's hard to listen because we are insecure. And it's interesting because why are we insecure if it's our own belief and experience? That's an interesting point. Second one, it's the effort, the energy. So we don't listen because we haven't any as much energy as we want. So if I take time and energy to listen to you, I lose it. The observation that we did yesterday, it was, but I can accept to lose some energy if I have a good feedback, a good retribution about that. So if I win something, even if what you say to me, you explain to me, you talk to me, is boring for me or take a lot of energy. And the easiest example is why some men are able to listen some woman speech when they have some idea and say, oh, after this talking, this story, perhaps I will have my benefits. And he is able to listen because he think about the benefits. So little by little in our talking, we observe that it's like in economy. We have our win, our lose, and when we have profits, we just are agreed to listen. But when we are in loss, we stop listening and go away because we have no profit to listen people. And with that, we observe that, like explained Eric Berne with transactional analysis, we have some stroke, and stroke is like coin in fact. Coin, they are, it's our payment for stuff. So if I listen you receive some coin, some stroke, and after that you have something. I pay with my own energy, but I know after that I will have a gain about something and a benefit, and I wait for that. Perhaps I listen you because I just want you listen me, and after that I can say, oh, and me, you know, the blah 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 blah. Okay, so we have security, energy, and the last one was stimulation. We don't listen because we are not enough stimulate, so we are bored, or overstimulate, and we are confused and saturate. It's interesting point, because you can see with the media, with the social media, we have a lot of information, we have a lot of talking about different stuff, video and stuff like that. And it could be very difficult for us to take all information, and sometimes we prefer not listen because our mind go in a lot of way, or we have so many repetition about stuff that we can't bear that anymore, and we just close ourselves and don't want to listen much more. And another part is when someone explains their story, and it took a lot of energy, if we take the last one, but it don't stimulate ourselves. We can go away in our mind and say, okay, tonight I will take that for the dinner and stuff like that. So it's quite interesting. These 3 points was shared by different people in different moments during the meeting, and it's quite interesting to observe. So I repeat, it's we are not able to correctly listen because we take care about our own security, in fact, mental security. We are not able to listen because it takes too much energy. So we need to choose with who we will be able and we want to use this energy, and if we have a benefit about that, and about the stimulation, about the speech or the talk with someone. One point that could be very interesting is how can we increase our way to be a good listener. And I love the, I don't know in American how we say that, Mason free Frank Mason, I don't know. Sorry. In some community, you have some step in the level 1. You are just apprentice, and at this moment, you need to just shut up during 2 years. And each time you have a meeting, just say nothing. You have silence. And one interesting point for educate ourselves to be able to listen is to know how we are able to listen, so know ourselves. And we can do that with the silence. And silence could be the key of a good listener, because when we know the silence and listen ourselves, we know our limits, our energy, we know our security, we know what stimulates ourselves, and we know when stop our listening and when we are able to listen, when we can after that speak. If you have some questions, just let me know. And like every day, take what is good for you. Take care. Bye bye.